This is a lightweight Czechoslovakian single meal ration called the I-MRE. Weighing in at only 1 pound, this lightweight ration is designed to sustain one active soldier for 8 hours. This one's expiration date's May 26, 2017, so that means it's well within its freshness date. So let's give it a look. Well, that's pretty interesting. It's in this strange styrofoam tray, almost like a cafeteria tray. Very light styrofoam. Little 25-gram pack of dried turkey. Some chewing gum. And we got a 5-gram pack of sugar, a little 2-gram pack of salt, a little 2-gram pack of coffee, another pack of sugar, a little 20 or 25-gram chocolate bar. And the main is a 215-gram pack of pork meat in its own juices, is what that says. Oh, so here's the pack of gum. This here is 2 little grape-flavored candies, and this is the gum. Utensil Pack. Looks very similar to a Russian or Italian with that serration. And 2 different packs of crackers. Dark and light crisp bread. That's interesting. A multivitamin drink and a refreshing towel. Well, that's looking pretty good. Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. So I first want to start with that pork entree. You know, I'm not sure if you should be eating this cold or hot. I'm just going to check it out cold and then see if I should be heating this up. You know, it really kind of has a luncheon loaf look to it. Almost like, I'm not sure, I mean it has a little bit of a gelatinous appearance. It has a Spam kind of smell to it. It's not bad, it's not an unappealing smell. I'm just not sure if it should be actually heated up or not. And I'll determine that according to how it tastes cold. Here are those light crisp breads. Oh wow, these things are white. I mean, look at that. They're pretty past blonde. They're pretty much straight up bleached white crisp bread. And 6 of them, not bad. Definitely a wholesome little. I gotta take a bite of these right now. That's pretty good. Lightly salted. It's actually not bland. You know, it actually has the flavor of like a Rice Krispies treat without the sugar. And a slightly different consistency, but that's kind of like what it's reminding me of. Well, let's actually check out the other dark crisp bread now. It's got me wondering. Just a little bit darker in appearance. Definitely the same, you know, idea going on. Well, crisp bread being this very airy, lightweight crisp. I mean, this thing, I wouldn't doubt it could float. Now that is delicious on its own. I really like that. That's even better than the white crisp. This actually has a slight shortening kind of undertone. I wouldn't doubt after a couple of years the thing would go rancid, because it seriously tastes almost a little bit buttery. Like, gosh, that's delicious. Wow, I didn't expect that at all. I thought it was just gonna be, you know, kind of basic kind of wheat flavor. I don't know, it tastes like wheat and butter. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I honestly think with the way this is, and there's no heating element, I think this thing is probably best eaten cold. Look at that, it's totally a luncheon loaf. This is, other than the coffee, everything in this is pretty much ready to eat. So, other than that coffee, that's how I'm gonna do it. Let's check out that turkey. You know, that's kind of just a standard commercial style turkey jerky. It's kind of slightly translucent. Look at that. Of course, that little desiccant packet. No good. No G. Schultz symbol. That do not eat. This thing here, it's like, look at that little guy. Anyway. Okay, let's check out that chocolate real quick. This is a tiny little bar of chocolate. Hey, it hasn't bloomed at all. That's kind of cool. And, it's a Oh yeah, it's definitely a nice dark chocolate. I mean, by appearance alone, but the smell really gives it away as being what seems to be a very decent quality dark chocolate. Not bad. Yeah, we're gonna definitely be checking that out in a second as well. Actually, you know what? Oh wow, that's about a 50 to 60% dark chocolate. It's pretty dry, and it's not overly sweet at all. That actually reminds me of that Croatian Rations dark chocolate. Truly exquisite. Here are those, what translated to be grape-flavored glucose candies, essentially. Sugar candies. So let's check out that multivitamin drink and the coffee. Interesting. Smells like B complex and vitamin C in the coffee. A light toned granule. Large sugar granules as well. Oh, that coffee smells delicious. I can smell it from back here. I'm always forgetting the gum, so I'm gonna make a point to open it this time. Seems like 3 out of every 4 times I check out a ration, I forget the gum, unless it's from an MCI. In this case, we're not forgetting this Orbit. Looking good. You know, I want to try out that coffee first, while it's nice and hot. Oh wow. Well, I can see why there's no creamer in it. That's even smoother than Norwegian. I don't know how that's possible. That has to be the smoothest coffee I've ever had in a ration. That's even smoother than Coffee Instant Type 1. I had a feeling it was going to be a light roast with that light granule. But that has to be the finest and least bitter coffee. I don't believe it. Hold on. That's really weird. I mean, I know there's 10 grams of sugar in it as well. Those 2 packs I threw in. But there is absolutely no bitterness in that coffee. Czechoslovakia. They make some good coffee. Let's check out this vitamin drink. It has an interesting appearance. It's lightly effervescent. Interesting. Just ever so slightly. And there's definitely some vitamins in this. It tastes pretty decent. I don't want to drink it too quickly. It tastes like lime. And, you know, lime's kind of a toss-up. I mean, you never really know with old lime, but in this case, it wasn't bad. Looks pretty good. I could eat this hot or cold. It really seems like it'd just be better off as a spread on this crisp bread that I have. It's nicely mixed up. Let's try it out on this white crisp bread first. Yeah, that's more like a pate, but you have the option to heat it. I'm going with cold. Personally, I feel like this is the most practical method. That is so delicious. I can't even... Wow. It's a perfect balance of fats with protein, and it it kind of has a bacon flavor. Okay, that pairs absolutely perfectly with that light crisp bread, and I can imagine it'll be the same with this. The airy texture of the cracker and the perfect balance of fats and protein to this pork main, but this is the way I'd be eating it. At least until I get so tired of this specific menu that I'd be having to like cook it and do various things with it to change things up. Yeah, that's the way to go. Delicious. It doesn't need that extra packet of salt or anything, but I can imagine again, if I were heating this up, I would break up a couple crackers, mix it all into like a little patty that I'd fry, then I'd throw this salt packet in there. Chocolate and coffee. Wow. Incredible. Excellent pairing. Before I try out that turkey jerky, I'm curious of this grape flavored glucose candy. It's a lightly sweet, lightly chalky, mild grape flavored little candy. Very simple little candy. Not very hard. You can bite right in. I would hardly even know it's grape flavored other than it's listed as grape. Let's try out that turkey jerky. It seems very dry. That's very dry. Well, once you chew it up enough, it tastes good, but really you can only kind of probably safely get bites like about this large. Yeah, I guess one piece at a time. This is almost too large. Let's check that out. Yeah, it's really dry. Like, incredibly dry turkey jerky. But it's not bad. You just chew slowly. Don't eat too much at once. That tastes like a cross between Spam, deviled ham, and bacon. That is fantastic. What can I say? Let's check out this refreshing towel. Love the title on this thing. Refreshing towel. Oh wow, that's a very nice lemon essence smell to it. See if it's a tough cloth napkin or if it's kind of weak. Yeah, it's more like the U.S.-MRE in the sense of not being very durable, but it smells nice. This kind of takes the cake for best smelling moist towelette in a ration. Wow, it's just a very strong lemon oil essence. Yeah, that's a decent little wet nap right there. Not bad. Let's finish up this vitamin drink. Not bad. Has a lime and light pineapple flavor to it. Well, that turkey jerky is probably the weakest part of this whole ration. The best thing, I would have to say, this chocolate and coffee. Really up there with Norway, Croatia, Russia. Such quality. That chocolate, that is some perfect dark chocolate. It really is. It's about as good as it gets. Before I forget the gum, this time I'll remember. It's some pretty decent gum. It's not overly strong or minty. It's actually fairly pleasant. A lot of these modern ration gums are just a bit strong for me. The rest of this ration, absolutely fantastic outside this turkey, which really wasn't bad. This piece here doesn't seem too dry. No, it's actually pretty dry. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. A Czech I-MRE. Not too bad for something that's supposed to be sustaining you for about 8 hours. Quite a bit of food in there. Awesome coffee. The main course, that pork, delicious. And weakest link, I'd have to say, would be this turkey. It really has a weird crystallized look to it there. Look at that. Anyway, Czech I-MRE. This is Steve 1989 off MREinfo.com. Hope you liked the video. I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.